So guys, I currently wanted to make a video on 5 riddles you must solve to stay alive. So let's watch this video of Bright Side. I'll give my opinion on it and you will give yours. Okay.
Hey, are you ready to think and grow older?
Sure.
Well, let me clarify. Let's check and see if you'd survive these 5 blood-chilling life situations. So, who doesn't love a good brain teaser or detective mystery? Counting down from number 5, face to face with a ferocious lion. His whiskers tickle. Now, imagine you're on an African safari.
Okay.
Ah, so beautiful, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
pretty
not
much.
quite.
What?
Something's gone wrong, and
What?
you found yourself face to face with a ferocious and hungry lion.
Okay, so a person, like you're going on a safari and you've come to face with a lion. Okay, I've
Here are
analyzed
your
it.
options. Run away as fast as you can.
Okay.
Offer the king of the jungle something tasty, like the guy next to you. Lock eyes with it and make yourself look bigger. Hopefully, you'll never
It'll be something nonsense, so I will go with 3.
have to make a choice like this in real life. But for now, you've
3.
got just 20 seconds to pick the correct course of action.
I will fast forward those 20 seconds. Answer is 3, I think 3.
Now, if you decided that you need to intimidate the animal by trying to look bigger and maintaining eye contact, you're absolutely right.
Oh yes!
Do you
I knew
really
it.
think you can outrun a lion, especially if you're paralyzed with fear?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
As for a tasty peace offering, not your best idea either. Wild animals can't be bribed.
Of course.
Number 4, a venomous snake bite. So, you've managed to survive your rendezvous with the lion. Congratulations. Unfortunately, you're now wandering through the savannah, completely lost and hoping for a rescue. You then hear a hissing sound, followed by a sharp pain in your right leg. You've been bitten by a venomous snake.
Okay, let me analyze this. Okay, I've been bitten by a venomous snake on my right leg. Okay.
Do. Suck the poison out ASAP. Keep your leg immobile and put a tourniquet around it. Wash the bite out with tons of water.
I think
You
number
have 20
3.
seconds to save your life, and every precious second counts. Think fast.
Number 3 is the way to go. I will fast forward it again.
Time's up. Well, let's get one thing straight right away. Sucking the venom out is a common myth that you probably don't want to risk.
Yes.
Even if you manage to suck it out, who's to say you don't have any open cuts in your mouth that the venom can find its way into? Plus, in your panic state, you might accidentally swallow the venom. Washing the bite with water isn't a bad idea if you're near clean running water, but you're in the wild.
Oh, what?
That leaves us with the only option you have at the moment. Keep your limb motionless to prevent the poison from spreading and try to reach out for help.
Wait, if there is no help, how will we reach out for help? Impossible. Like, this is not what I
Number 3,
believe.
a charging nose job. You pulled through your snake bite situation, but your adventurous soul demands new impressions, so you go on a trip back out into the African plain. This time, you're extra careful. Yet, you still encounter a rhinoplasty. That's right, a big, ginormous nose job, and it's about to charge right at you. Hold it. Sorry, checking the script here. Oh, it's not a nose job. It's a rhinoceros. Well, that makes more sense. Okay, back to the danger. You're all alone, and there's nobody around to help. What on earth can you do to protect yourself out in the African grasslands against this rhinoceros? Make a beeline in the opposite direction and run away as fast as you can. Hide behind a large object like a tree or boulder. Distract the rhino by throwing pieces of clothing in the opposite direction. See what you can think of in the next 20 seconds. Your life depends on it.
Ah, that's hard. I will go with option number 2. I think hiding behind a boulder, rhinos will not be able to see you and think like you're gone. Like you're not there anymore. I think rhinos are that foolish actually. I'll go with option number 2.
Well, if a rhino has spotted you, running away would be futile. Believe it or not, these big beasts can charge at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. Are you sure you're fit enough to outrun it? As for distracting the animal with a flying object, it won't work either. Rhinos have extremely poor eyesight, so this one will probably just ignore the clothes you throw. In fact, their vision is so bad that they can't even distinguish you from a tree at just 20 feet, even if you are buck naked. So, first off, don't come any closer. And if you can, find a big object and hide behind it.
I told you.
Only way to survive a charging rhino.
Okay. Sorry for the
Number
ad.
2, Castle of Death. You've cheated death once again and escaped the nose job. Rhino. You're now wandering around looking for shelter. To your heart's delight, you come across a castle, right there in the African plain. Yeah, I know it doesn't fit, but stay with me now. It's already night by now, and the castle looks really scary. But hey, what other choice do you have? You enter the castle in search of other people, but the door slams shut behind you. It's pitch black, so you try the light switch, but to no avail. The power's out. Thanks to the dim moonlight coming through the windows, you see 3 doors with a sign on each one. The first says, death by drowning. The second one threatens you with death by electric chair. And the third informs you that you'll meet death by machine guns behind that door. Wow, this Airbnb is not going to get my recommendation. However, you notice a 4th sign on the floor. You have a glimmer of hope that maybe this one will give some better news. But no, it offers you to remain in the castle and starve to death. So much for that. Looks like you can't escape death any longer. So, how do you choose which way to go? Wow, this is even worse than death by nose job or gobbled up by a hungry lion. A creepy castle straight out of a horror flick. Well, your 20 seconds start now.
I think that this is a hard question, but death by drowning is not possible. When you open the gate, all water will basically come out, which is fitting inside the door. So there's an infinity space in the world. I think it will be some sort of death by drowning.
Sorry to say, your time has come. So, what have you chosen?
Death by
Even though
drowning.
all your options are death by some horrible means, you can totally walk out of this place unharmed. Just choose the electric chair.
Why?
Because, if you recall, the power's out.
Oh.
No danger here.
Oh no, I forgot that the power is out.
Number 1. Elevator conundrum. You must have a knack for finding trouble. You've made it safely back to the city, but this time you're stuck on the top floor of a 30-story building with no stairs to get down.
Okay.
Your only option is to use one of the 4 elevators you see in front of you. The inside of the first one is covered in venomous spiders, and just one bite will kill within seconds. In the second elevator, there's no elevator cabin. You can see only an empty shaft, no cables, no ladders, just slippery, smooth walls. The third elevator is filled with a toxic liquid, while a ferocious tiger awaits you in the fourth. Oh, seems like a no-win situation here too. But you've survived your adventures thus far, so you just have to find a way out. Unfortunately, you've got only 20 seconds to do it.
I think that the death by no. Sorry. I thought that was the last riddle. I think the second one is more appropriate because if there is even no cabin, so there are some ropes that holds it. So I think we can climb down by it.
You need to choose elevator number 3.
What?
As soon as the doors open, all the liquid will pour out. All you've got to do is step far enough away so that the deadly stuff doesn't soak through your shoes. Oh, lucky you. Here's a bonus, a tough choice.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you're stranded in a room. Your only way out is through one of 4 doors. There's a pattern here. Of course, you should know by now there are sinister things waiting for you behind those doors. So, here we go. The first door leads straight into an abyss. Behind the second door, there are high voltage electric wires hanging over a wet floor. If you enter the third room, you'll be met by a bear and a wolf that haven't eaten for a week. As for the fourth door, a fire is raging behind it. Believe it or not, there is a chance to get out of this one alive. Which door should you choose?
I
You
think
have 20 seconds to decide.
if a wolf and a bear haven't eaten even a single thing since a week, they must have died. So I will go with the bear and the wolf. I think that's the answer. That very well should be the answer, I think. Okay, I'm going with third.
So, did you have enough time to find the right answer?
Yes.
Great! Then write it in the comments below.
What?
Let's see how many people managed to figure it out.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so that was it for the video. If you liked the video, share it, subscribe. Goodbye.